Good afternoon, hello. This is Eliza Kendall coming to you from northern New South Wales in Australia. It's the 21st of May 2020 and it's really nice to speak with you today, to be communicating, exchanging some energy and some intentions and vibrations and information with you today. It's a little darker here today. I'm feeling really languid and it's because I'm moving into this state of really dissolving into the feminine way of action in my business. And this occurs to me that this is also something that's going on with lots of people around me. You know, we are reaching deeper and deeper levels throughout this isolation time of deep rest, allowing ourselves to unravel that push, that fight, that hustle, that flight, that fire and energy that was used, certainly in my experience, in a really masculine way, used to push and drive me to make decisions, to take steps forward, to create things and action them really quickly, to tick all of those boxes, to create structure, to implement ideas really quickly instead of just allowing them to be ideas or allowing them to be visions. And what I'm noticing now this week in the field as well is, as I said, an even deeper level of rest that's allowing for a new way of creation to come through, a more feminine, more flowing way, a more dreaming and allowing for the vision to really cultivate, to clarify, to get into a very beautifully tuned way of being, a beautifully tuned state of mind within yourself as well, getting into that state of mind for your vision, making that what is focused on in the next few months as well, rather than taking these really practical steps, these actionary steps forward. Again, really allowing the feminine to kind of take over when it comes to making plans for the future, which I find really interesting. Because normally for me, it's the masculine part of me that's making the plans, it's the feminine that's kind of passing down the ideas and the dreams and the visions and the desires, and the masculine's like, right, I'm going to figure out how we can get that. And then I'm going to action it as well. And now I'm just noticing this really beautiful new way of just allowing things to come, being receptive, and beautiful moments of synchronicity this week as well, and noticing the benefit of that and moving and I want to say being more receptive to the continuous guidance and support around me. I've been remembering and thinking about and talking about how fucking amazing and cool it is that our spirit guides are always there to help us. Not only that, not only do we have this amazing group of guides who are pretty much contracted to work with us, to pass on information, to pass on guidance, to view the road ahead of us, to get a broader perspective and then pass down information that can help us to get to where we want to go, to our heart's desires, to our most beautiful, the most amazing life we can possibly imagine ourselves. Our guides are actually conspiring the entire time to get us there. And not only that, they're conspiring with everything at play. All vibrationary beings that you come into contact with have information to share with you, and that information is exactly what you need to know the moment you receive it to move forward. There's that moving forward thing again. I'm clearly quite obsessed with moving forward. So let me reframe myself to giving us the perfect information that we need in order to, I can say progress. That still feels a little too push for me. I'm going to come with another word. I'm going to sort of say to flow with the current. That's all. Giving me the very best information that I can to flow with the current, to move a little further upstream, a little further downstream. No, I'm going to stick with a little further upstream. It's not quite working as a metaphor in my mind. Let me think of something else. I'm going to use the wind. I'm going to allow myself to just simply be wafted away with the wind in a really grounded capacity. But allowing myself to flow and float and pay attention to where I'm needed, where there's opportunity to open, opportunity to flow, opportunity to offer part of myself. Not opening doors anymore, but paying attention and noticing where they open for me. It really feels a really beautiful way to come at life. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And yeah, please always remember your spirit guides, they're constantly there. Constantly giving you love and support and information and advice. And as you learn, they learn too. By being your guide, by acting in that role, they also learn and grow and evolve. It's so reciprocal. They're not better than you. They just have a different vantage point, that's all. But you're also down on the ground and they're not. So they learn from you as you experience being a human, being in this crazy body, this strange planet. Okay. All right, so that's all I wanted to share. I'm going to pop this crown on because it's really just my conscious consent totem sake. I put the crown on, the spirit's like, oh, okay, she's ready to speak with us now. Because I don't have that, I'm not tuned in all the time to speak with spirit. Otherwise I get overwhelmed with information. So I switch it on and switch it off, and this exquisite crown, yeah, just kind of lets everybody know I'm ready. So let's just see what wants to come today. Now, I'm going to invite you, because I watched the video back last week, and so I'm going to invite you to take a moment now to just drop into yourself. Close your eyes. You don't need to look at me anymore. And just allow yourself to receive the vibrational frequency of the words or sounds I'm going to share with you, because it is all about the vibrational frequency. That is what they show me, that is what they give me and pass on. And then it's my job to find a way to make that into some kind of sound, or sounds put together into a word or a sentence. So I'm going to invite you to take a moment to feel where you are in your body. Feel where your body is touching the ground below you. Taking a few breaths in and out of your nose as you simply allow yourself to become receptive to knowledge, open to receive appropriate information, available to accept higher dimensional wisdom, willing, choosing, just allowing this energy to wash over you now as it penetrates into every body, having a positive impact on your entire being through all bodies. Every day, in every way, you are becoming someone who knows more and more who you are. Every day, in every way, you are becoming someone who knows more and more what you want to do. Every day, in every way, you are becoming someone who knows more and more in what way you want to share. What part of yourselves are you willing to show? What part of yourselves are dying to be seen, screaming out to be seen? Every day in every way you know that there is no pressure to show yourself. It's okay to take as much time as you need to dry your wings before you take flight. It's okay to allow yourself space to feel safe within your body, within your home, within your environment before you come out and share yourself with the world. Know that it's okay for you to not know who you are. Know that it's okay for you to not know what you are. Know that it's okay for you to not know what it is you want to do. Because every day in every way you are simply unraveling yourself. You are continuing to understand yourself, to become a master of your own psyche, a director of your own play, a leader of your own personal journey. And the more and more you step in to accepting that you have a personal legend to play out on this lifetime, the more and more that personal legend will reveal itself to you. And isn't it a magnificent thing? Isn't it just a wonderful thing that you know your life purpose, that it is already inside of you, it is already something that lives within the recesses of your mind, within the recesses of your soul, within your heart's eye. And every day in every way, as you exhale into a deeper and deeper experience of rest, into a deeper and deeper sense of safety within your body, the truth of your life purpose reveals itself, clarifies itself, culminates itself into your conscious awareness. Yes, it's true, we are constantly loving you. Yes, it's so true, we are constantly sending you our love. We are constantly sending you our support and our guidance. And what we want you to know today, more than anything else, is that you don't need to do anything to receive it. You don't need to achieve anything to receive the guidance and the love. It's there anyway. It's there all the time. No matter what you do or don't do, we will not retract our love. No matter what you do or don't do, we will never retract our love. It will just sit there for you. Like a basket of beauty sitting on your doorstep, simply waiting for you to pick it up off the mat. It will never disintegrate. It will never lose its potency. It will never lose its light, its purity. It will simply just sit there contained within the glorious golden basket, available for you to pick up, to accept, to receive whenever you are willing, whenever you are ready. We so love it when you do. For when you hear us and receive and feel our love, then we feel the love right back. And then the love spreads out to other parts of this cosmos. And what an amazing thing that we can reciprocate love back and forth to one another across dimensions. And we so love to play with you in this way. We so love to feel you feeling your own divinity. And even if it is we who inspire you in our divinity, or someone outside of you who inspires you to understand, to see, to know divinity, we know that you also continue to accept your own expression, your own magnificence, your own pure divine self, your inner being. Yes, we are asking you to continue in a time of restoration, of contemplation, of understanding the self, of understanding the responses, the reactions, the behaviors, the choices of the self. Compassionately understanding your choices, compassionately accepting and sitting next to and contemplating, not analyzing, not abusing the self for choices, being curious about the choices, but not even really digging around in them too much, simply witnessing them for now, contemplating that which has gone before you and that which you know is coming in front of you. Continuing to take time of deep rest is very important. Continuing to restore the physical body is very important for you right now. We feel this is going to be very helpful for you coming in the very near future, is to take great care of the physical body and ensure that a very strong sense of safety within the physical body, within the sense of self, within the environment, within the conditions within the physical body is maintained and sustained and very much boosted up and amplified now, re-energized, continually re-energizing the root chakra, the base chakras, the earth chakra, particularly those lower chakras that allow you to maintain that sense of safety. We are having an absolutely marvelous time watching you delight in the changes that are occurring. All of those who are aware of the grand scheme of what is going on, and those of us who have been working in the Federation of Life for such a long time to work with this and to allow for these changes. And well, we are so grateful, and we are just experiencing so much delight and joy. There are those of us that are watching with what you could say is big smiles in our hearts as you wake up and drop into this ease in creating that which it is that you want in your life, and drop into the ease of the abundance that is available for you, and drop into the synchronicities and the yumminess and the juiciness and the connection that you're feeling with us and the connection with the divine. And we think it's just really wonderful, and we're having such a nice time watching you, and we want you to just hold the faith as well. And things are going to, well, perhaps appear to be a little bit rocky, but we know that you've got it in hand and you've got it in heart, more importantly, and that you'll continue to do the things that the others have spoken about, as well as just moving through with as much continued sustained harmony as you can, sharing with others who are willing to receive new ways, illuminations if need be, insights around the old ways if need be, but doing it with as much, well, we want to say joy and playfulness as you can. And you know, it is a grand, spectacular show that's going on, and we know that you understand that, and so we're inviting you to keep kind of getting right to the back row of the theatre so that you can have a good look at the spectacle that is this grand show. Radio then. They're a cheery lot. They all feel so different. Beautiful ones. Such a joy to speak with them and to have them speak to us. And yeah, I'm just going to send you lots of love. Oh, I feel like I'm going to have a lot to share with you next week. Things are clearing up a lot for me. I've removed the kind of heaviest weight into the old world from my life now, and I'm feeling really amazing about it. So yeah, I'm excited to see you again and speak with you again. And yeah, please send me any comments or messages. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to share the video around as well. That'd be cool if you think there's something of value there. And yeah, if you want to subscribe to me on my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram or something, that'd be cool too. Okay, sending you so much love. Okay.